everybody, welcome back to another morning word. For those new to this is where I share a couple minute video, really just sharing from my own personal Bible study. Why? Because I want to see your life go from here to here, because that's what God says. He says, I come to give you life and life more abundantly. Then the great thing is God left us a blueprint of how to do that. He says, listen, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And if we can think like God, there is nothing that we can't achieve. There is nothing that we can't obtain. So we can come from the valley to the mountaintops. I really believe that, because there is nothing that's impossible for God, which means there is nothing that is impossible for you. Hear me? Okay, now please take notes. Take notes and take action. Whenever you hear what I'm saying today, if it makes sense to you, if it resonates with you, look at your notes and take action. Only then will you see the fruits of what we're saying. Just hearing it alone won't bear any fruit in your life at all. So please take action on what we're saying this morning. Now, we're going to be reading from the book of Joshua, which is the sixth book of the Bible, and we're reading from chapter 8 from verse 1 to 2, and it reads this. Then the Lord said to Joshua, do not be afraid, do not be discouraged. Take the whole army with you and go up and attack Ai. For I have delivered in your hands the king of Ai, his people, his city, and his land. I'm going to call this morning's word, regroup and go again. Don't quit. Now, God was asking Joshua to go again to attack the kingdom of Ai, even though a few weeks earlier, understand this, he had just been defeated. Now, God understood that Joshua would have been facing terror, discouragement, been terrified. Okay, how am I going to go against those people? You know, we went against them before and they destroyed us. They killed 37 to 38 of my good men. I can't go there again. Now, those are the emotions that Joshua would have been going through, and even obviously the whole army of Israel would have been feeling the same thing. Now, God had assured Joshua that if you go again, even though you failed that time, you go again, I'm going to give you victory this time. I'm going to give you victory, and you're going to learn, okay, from your failures. And if you look at the other videos, you'll see, you know, the lessons that they had to learn from their other failures, and it was their lessons that they learned from their other failures that was about to give them the victory. Okay, now we can take this same principle in our own lives. Some of us may have failed in a relationship, failed in a marriage. That doesn't mean that you can't get married again. That doesn't mean that you can't find a relationship again. Some of you had a business and you failed. That doesn't mean that if you go again, that this business will fail. Some of you failed in your education and you took your exams and you failed. But listen, go again. Take the lessons and the learnings from those failings and go again so you can win. Failure is not your end. It just means that you have to learn the lesson. Now understand this, Thomas Edison failed hundreds, not thousands of times, okay, when he's trying to come up with the light bulb, but he didn't see it as failure. He just understood it was one step closer, okay, because of the learning that he was getting to get the success. And we must think the same. We've got to regroup and say, the failure is not my end, it's just a learning of how to get to success. Now, that leads us to the question of the day. Do you see failure as an end or the stepping stone to success? Do you see it as the end or the stepping stone to success? Here's the lesson of the day. Failure in the pursuit of success does not mean to quit. When you fail, it is not a signal to quit. It's a signal to learn from your mistakes so you can move forward and be victorious. We must learn that failure is just telling us where we've gone wrong and where we need to regroup, recorrect, and reapply. That's what failure means. So this is the action of the day. The action of the day is, listen, reflect from your failures, learn from your failures, regroup, and then go again after your goals. Go again after your goals. Say, okay, what did I learn the last time? What do I need to do this time? And then go hard. Go harder than you've ever gone before, because you have all those lessons behind you. Victory is assured to those who prepare to learn from failure. So let's really go for it today. As we always say with Gen Hope, God's gift to us is life. What we do with that life is our gift back to God. Please subscribe to our social media channel so you get these videos Monday to Friday. But more importantly, please share this with one person. That's what it's about. It's about the one. It's not about the numbers. Because if we can change the life of one person, we can change the world. And as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. If we can change the mind, we change everything. So God bless you and see you soon for another.